May the 5th, 6th. This is the Abbey Woods Campground. And there's our little castle right there. Castle on wheels. Mobile castle. Lots of security here. It's Monday.
Now we've got another stop coming up, and this stop is going to be for the Hard Rock Cafe. Would see Victoria Railway Station. Now that was opened back in the 1850s. But also on our left we've got this small clock tower. Now the name of this clock tower is Little Ben. It's Big Ben's little brother. Now Little Ben was built back in the mid-1800s, but he was in storage for many years, and he wasn't placed there until 1981. He was put there to commemorate the wedding of Prince Charles and Lady Diana. Now ladies and gentlemen, coming up directly in front of us, you're going to be able to see one of London's World Heritage Sites, Westminster Abbey. Now Westminster Abbey was founded by Edward Better back in 1065, but he didn't have control of it for very long, because in 1066 William the Conqueror successfully invaded the country. Now William the Conqueror was the first king to have his coronation inside the abbey, and since then all of our kings and queens apart from two have been crowned here. The two that weren't were Edward V and Edward VIII. Now the last coronation to take place inside Westminster Abbey was of our present queen, Queen Elizabeth II, and she was crowned in there back in 1953. Now this sandy coloured building that's on our left hand side, this is Westminster School for Boys. Now this is a very old and famous boys' school. It was first established by Elizabeth I back in 1560. Now they've had some very famous pupils in there in the past, and to give you a couple of examples, this is where Sir Christopher Wren used to go to school. He was the architect that built St Paul's Cathedral. And in more recent times it's where Sir Andrew Lloyd Webber used to study. He was the man that wrote many of the West End hit musicals such as Starlight Express and Cats. So we've got the National Gallery on our left. Looks up on one art gallery. You see over 2,000 paintings inside there, and admission into the National Gallery is absolutely free. Doesn't that make a pleasant change? So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, here's our stop now. Ladies and gentlemen, you might have all noticed another very strange looking building on our left hand side on the other side of the river. Looks a bit like a cigar or a Fabergé egg. Now this building is called the Swiss Re Tower. Now it's also designed by Sir Norman Foster, the same man that built City Hall. Now Londoners have given the Swiss Re Tower the nickname of the Gherkin. Now there are a lot of other nicknames for it, but I'm not going to say them over the microphone because I'll probably lose my job, but just use your imagination.
Well, guess where we are.
Tell them when it is.
When is today?
It's Wednesday, the 7th.
Of what?
May 2008.
2008. Kind of out in the middle of the kelp pasture. I should say sheep pasture. There's sheep over here. Alright, Mortis and Tiffany. 5,000 years old. There she is. And this is to prove that we were... Huh?
This is a moving picture.
This is a moving picture.
I forget which one we're doing.
I'm going to keep moving.